everyone, and welcome. This is Creatia Conversation episode 14, 13, 14.
No idea. 13?
14, I think.
Maybe?
It's 14. I think it's 14. The last one was 13. Yeah. We're going to go with
No
14.
idea.
We're going to go with 14 right now because that's what I think it is. Why don't we ever know this? We should look at this before we go on. Anyway, I am your host, Sir Cuss-a-Lot Travis Pointer, joined once again by my co-host, Mara the Shark Watkins.
Benvenidos.
And Johnny Jums Grutzius.
What's going on, everybody?
How y'all doing today?
Doing good. She pooped.
Fantastical.
Cool. Well, we're here, as we always are, once a month talking television and movies because that's what we love. We might throw some video game stuff in there, some comic book stuff in there if we feel like it, because why the fuck not? But, yeah, because, it's my show. I do what the fuck I want.
True.
Let's get on ahead and get
Yes,
into
we
it,
put
though.
that way.
What you kids watching these days? What you watching?
How you go, Mara? You can go.
Project Runway, America's Last Time. I'm still just rewatching shit. I haven't really started anything new.
Yeah, there's not a lot of new stuff out right now, but
Although I did check out, what is that show that Jamie Foxx does? Beat Shazam.
I don't even know about
Pretty
that.
much, it's like a game show on Fox. You have to pretty much guess they have a series of rounds. Think of like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but you're going against Shazam. So you gotta like figure out the song before Shazam identifies it.
Who the fuck is Shazam?
Oh, it's like you play a song for it, and it's an app, and it'll tell you
Okay.
who played the song.
Seriously, you've never been somewhere and been like, oh, what's this song? And then you've never had like an app on your phone that you just be like, what's this song?
No, I just Google the lyrics and
You
it
know
tells
you can
me.
just ask Siri now.
Yeah, but Siri also uses Shazam.
Yeah, but I'm Droid. I just Google
Well, I
the
don't have
lyrics like an
Shazam,
adult.
and I just ask Siri.
No, I'm not saying like she needs the app, but she uses Shazam software or mainframe or whatever.
I feel what you're saying, though.
Thank you. Travis, you made me feel super young there for a moment.
That was
like,
the
what
goal.
is-
I'm a little upset that John went along with you instead of like joining me and making you feel like a little kid again. Like I was loving that for a second, and he ruined it, but it's okay.
Who's a Shazam?
Alright. Yeah, what's Shazam?
Who's Shazam? You mean the superhero? He identifies music now?
Yeah, I'm about to say like really. Speaking of Shazam, I saw a video today. I don't know if they really tapped him for this or not, but video like it was just a little cartoon if John Cena played Shazam, and I'm like, I didn't know I wanted this, but I want this because The Rock was already tapped to play Black Adam. So you mean to tell me I'll get The Rock versus John Cena again in the future if you give me this? Yeah, I want John Cena to play Shazam. Yep. We need to start that campaign right now. John Cena plays Shazam. That's it. Whatever happens is wrong unless it's John Cena who plays Shazam. You heard it here first. So, Mr. Grutzius, what are you watching these days?
I'm almost done with Arrested Development, which I know I've been watching for quite some time.
It's been on.
I'm about to get into Master of None.
I've
good
heard
show.
things about that.
Very
Yeah,
very
I've
good
heard
show.
good things about it as well, so I think that's what I'm going to get into next.
It's one of those shows that, like, it'll make you laugh, but also it has some heart to it too, So it's just like, okay, Aziz. All
Yeah,
right.
I've heard good things about it, so I was going to check it out for
Mhm.
show. But I'm Arrested Development too, so.
Okay. Well, is that all?
For me.
Yeah. Besides, like what we did for our stream.
Yeah, we'll talk about
But
that later.
talk
Though.
about that later. Yeah.
So there's this new show starring Marlon Wayans that came out a couple weeks ago. called Marlon. Kind of like how,
I love.
yeah, kind of like Martin back in the day, but it's Marlon because it's Marlon Wayans. What's so funny is it's so like it's the similarities don't stop there because you know how Martin's theme song was just saying his name over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marlon.
It's not the same tune, but it is just him saying his name over and over
Does
again.
that come on like regular channels or is that on a streaming thing?
It comes on some channel. I don't know. I watch it on Hulu though. But yeah, the theme song is like it's just his name over and over again. He's like Marlon, 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 Marlon. And I'm like, okay. But anyway, the show is like it's starring him, of course, but it's based on his actual life. So like, it's based on his actual life. It's like him and like his ex-wife, and they're raising 2 kids together. As divorced parents and all that kind of shit. As most sitcoms go, it has some spots where it's just really not funny, but it has some pretty good moments in it. I'm looking forward to seeing more of it. Also, I over the weekend rewatched Blue Mountain State on Netflix. It was a show that was on Netflix.
Such a good show.
Yeah, it was on Spike a while back. But the reason why I rewatched it was because I recently found out that they did a movie last year, and I didn't know. And I'm like, they did a movie?
Was it last year? I thought it was like 2 years ago.
Nope, 2016. And I'm like, I didn't know they did a movie.
I knew it was happening.
And I'm like, I need to watch this movie. I'm like, I'm going to rewatch this show first, though.
Was like crowdfunding that movie for a very long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it took a few years for them to get it made, but they did it. It came out last year. And so before I watched it, I'm like, I'm going to rewatch the entire series. So I watched all the seasons. 3 seasons, not a lot. And they're only like 11 or 12 episodes, 30-minute episodes. Well, like 20-something minute episodes because commercials and all that. And then I watched the movie, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I didn't watch it.
Don't. It's really not that good. It's fine, but they kind of closed some stuff, but didn't really explore things the way they really did in the show. It was okay, but not really worth it if you just have nothing else to do. Go ahead and watch it, but don't go out of your way to do it. In addition to that, today I started rewatching The Office because I discovered something today that apparently there's this hidden character that only appeared a few times in like season 1, 2, and 3 who never has any lines, but she's just there. And like when I first heard this, like I refused to believe that this character was there without me knowing that this character was there. And then I rewatched. I'm like, oh, she is. So now I'm stuck rewatching the entire series of The Office because.
Ooh, hey Luna.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with your kid, Mara. Like, is she all right?
She keeps unplugging my computer.
I
took the cord away.
I see. Yeah, she'll live. So yeah, that's what I'm watching. The Office, Marlon. Done with Blue Mountain State now, so right now it's just The Office and Marlon because nothing's out right now. We're waiting on everything to kick back off.
Soon, but since we're talking about kicking back, we can just segue right into news.
Newsy time.
Newsy time. So I don't have a lot of news other than American Horror Story's new season, Cult, starts tonight.
I keep forgetting
FX.
to watch that show.
Huh?
I keep forgetting to watch that show. Like, it's one of those shows like, it sounds like it's good. I need to go ahead and watch this, and then I forget to watch it. And then before I know it,
Do it.
the next season is starting. I'm like, I need to watch that show. And it just happens every year. Like,
Well, I mean, you don't have to watch each season
I know.
to understand the next.
Yeah,
So
I know.
pretty much you can, just start tonight if you want.
Yeah, I know. It's just, I just keep forgetting about it, though. That's all. But,
Do you want me to text you beforehand?
I mean, you can, but I can't guarantee that I won't be busy when you do, and I'll just forget again. But it's cool. What other news you got, Mara?
That was just about it. There is no other news.
Oh, there's more news. There is more news. There's definitely more news.
I don't have more news. I mean,
know
I
you
can
don't
sit
have
here and
any.
look up
Oh, but
news.
I do. Because
I have game news.
We're not talking about The Sims right now.
Right now.
God, go ahead. Just go ahead.
So The Sims 4 is finally coming to the gaming consoles other than your computer. It's up for pre-order on PS4 and Xbox One, and I believe it comes out November 30th or November 10th. They have like two things. Sims has like two things coming out. They're finally doing pets as well, so that's coming out in November, and that's also up for pre-order. But as far as I know, that's only on the computer. So now they have two things coming out in November, and I'm excited. I've already pre-ordered the version for the console, so I'll be doing live play on the YouTube channel, guys. I finally have something to do on the YouTube channel. I'm also doing a little short series of speed builds if any of you guys play and want to download some, I don't know, it's not custom content, it's just stuff that I've built. And I will put a recording up hopefully each week of me building a lot, putting together a household. It's really cool. I'm working on my first one as we speak.
That's right. Yeah, check it out because I want her to keep doing shit. So watch her shit.
Make it so useful.
Because I refuse to do shit like that because what is it? Sims 3, Sims 4? 4. This is 4, right?
4.
Yeah, I don't like the Sims 4. So I refuse to play it. I have it. And I just like, no, I don't like this, so I'm not playing it. But Mara still likes it, so watch her play it, because I'm not going to do it.
Well, because Sims 3 keeps crashing on my computer, so I figured might as well just grow to like Sims 4, which I did.
Age
and
of
then
Empires
before we
is
know
better.
it, Sims 5 will be here.
Age of Empires is better.
I can't say otherwise because I haven't played that.
I've played both, so I can tell you definitively Age of Empires is better. Right, John?
Oh, I do have two.
I mean, I would say any RTS game is better than Sims.
Shut up.
So yes,
Shut up.
yeah, I'm right.
But
Anyway,
I'm biased because I like to kill shit.
yeah,
I
I know
can't
you
kill
are.
shit
I
really
know
You
you
can
are.
kill
But
shit
what-
on The Sims if you just gotta
Yeah,
really
but you
dedicate your
can't
life
build
to
up
it.
an army of crossbowmen and and mounted archers and knights and have them led by Joan of Arc to just completely decimate somebody's entire village.
No,
'Cause
but did
fuck
you
your
know if you
village.
take two elderly Sims and make them woohoo enough times, one of them will die from exhaustion?
That's funny as hell.
I'm gonna try that next time I get the chance,
You should.
and I'm gonna record it.
You should. I am all for shit like that because that is funny as fuck.
There's all different kinds of ways. I'm gonna try and do like a small series where I try to make a Sim die every single way there is to die on The Sims 4.
I'm with it.
But I do have other two TV news. HBO has renewed True Detective for a third season, and TNT just canceled Will, which sucks because I was just gonna start watching that.
Was that the Will and Grace thing?
No, TNT did a series about William Shakespeare, but I think before
okay.
he was, the notorious
I have a
William
question.
Shakespeare.
The Notorious B.I.G.
hmm
It's all good,
The
baby.
notorious
baby.
WIL.
I have a question.
Yes.
Has Supernatural been canceled yet?
No.
Damn.
That's all I have for renewals and cancel.
I have
Cancellations
news because everybody needs to know these things. First of all, anything that is ever announced right now in these past few days is irrelevant because, God damn it, John, I know you'll appreciate this.
What?
Mara, you might appreciate this too, but you were probably like 6 when this came out. How old are you?
I'm 25.
Oh, shit. John, it is the 25th
Yeah, I know.
anniversary of Batman the Animated Series.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
And
That's
nothing else
ridiculous.
matters. Like, we get off of this podcast now, I'm going to go watch Batman the Animated Series on Amazon Prime because that show is so fucking good. It is better than any Batman property that has ever been put on television or film. I will say that. over and over again forever. Yes, it is better than The Dark Knight.
Okay.
Also,
This is true. I remember it being amazing. I would love to rewatch it.
you don't have Amazon Prime?
I do.
You can watch it
I
on
have it.
Amazon Prime, bro. It's there.
You heard me?
What happened?
Oh.
I was like, I have it because you have it.
Nobody say no. You don't have it. I have it. And you just use my shit. But yeah, it's on Amazon Prime, John. You can watch it on Amazon Prime, and I encourage you to do so because yeah.
There's also a couple finales coming up that I wasn't aware that was coming up because now I'm actually doing more digging.
Oh,
into my
God forbid you do this ahead of time. Go ahead.
Don't give me that shit, Travis. The Strain is actually coming to an all-time end. This series finale will be, what is today, the 5th? So not next Sunday, but the Sunday after that will be the series finale, and then the Sunday after that will be the series finale of Teen Wolf. Law and Order's new series, True Crime, is coming out on the 26th, the day before Special Victims Unit premieres of, what season is this? 19.
Jesus.
But it's such a good show. You can't even lie and say that's a terrible show that needs to be canceled because there's always going to be special victim crimes they can do.
I have nothing against that show. It's not supernatural. That shitty ass show.
And then that's the day before, Gotham, Grey's Anatomy, How to Get Away with Murder
Fucking
come back
Gotham.
on. Wait, where the fuck is Scandal? When does Scandal come back on?
Scandal's never coming back.
It is because it has one. This is its last season.
Kerry
so.
Washington said, "I'm not even doing the final season because fuck Mara Watkins."
But yeah, so the next couple of weeks, I'm so happy we're finally in September because it just means
Shows
stuff
are coming
is
back.
coming back. Yeah.
Speaking of stuff coming back, South Park, September 13th, a week from tomorrow, South Park is back.
Hey.
Yeah.
What season is that on?
I don't know, like 88.
20?
Like,
I want to say it's 19 or 20.
21.
It's around there.
I can tell you.
21?
Give me just a second, and I can tell you. Hold on. Looking it up.
It's got to be around 20. It came out in the late 90s.
If it was 20, they'd be like really
It's
emphasizing
21.
that. So it's not 20. It's probably like 18
It's
or
20.
something. Hold on. I'm going to look.
It's 21.
Mara keeps saying it's 21.
Yeah,
so
but I
I'm
don't
gonna go
believe
with
her, so I'm going to
21.
look anyway. I do not believe Mara. So I'm going to look.
The next tracked episode to come up is season 21, episode 1. I know what I'm talking about.
Like I said,
On
I don't
believe-
trust you, so I
13th.
looked. And you're right. But I didn't trust you, so I looked anyway.
I trusted you, Mara.
Thank you.
That makes one of us.
And then my last piece of news is there's a Magic School Bus revival coming out, and
Saw that trailer
I'm
today. Hell yeah.
you sure?
Hmm?
I haven't seen the trailer yet, but I'm just kind of like one of those people where it's kind of like, if it's not fixed, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Are you really one of those people that's going to complain because it looks a little different?
Maybe. I mean,
Why does that matter?
did you see?
Why does that matter?
I'm just saying.
Why does it matter?
I'm just saying. It doesn't, but
Okay,
like,
then.
it does at the same time.
It really doesn't, though. Like, who cares?
So why does everyone complain about the new Teen Titans then?
Well, because that looks bad. That's different than looking different.
Are you
Like,
serious? It looks exactly the same as the original show.
no, it doesn't. If it looked exactly the same as the original, then nobody would complain about it. But it doesn't. It actually looks bad. Talking about Teen Titans Go?
Yeah.
No, that looks bad. But
I'm not gonna lie, the first time I watched it, I was just like, I felt like I was still watching regular Teen Titans with slightly different animation.
yeah, you didn't watch the original Teen Titans, then must yeah. It's like they took Teen Titans and
That
made
came out
chibis.
during my prime childhood years.
Well, then it looks like they took Teen Titans and then made chibis out of them, and that's what they made the show out of. That actually looks bad.
I have a question, Travis. What are your thoughts on the new Scooby Doo's?
I haven't seen those.
You haven't seen any of what they look like?
Nope.
Oh, you're lucky.
I don't watch them either.
I don't watch any of the new Scooby-Doo's. I only watch Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? From the 60s.
That's pretty much what everybody else watches. Cause what else is happening? Oh, so there's the Orville, which premieres on Sunday. It's like a Star Trek comedy kind of show.
Yeah, there's 2 Star Treks. You know what's funny? I saw the commercial for it, and Jay was asking me about it, and I was like, oh, that's the Star Trek show.
Mm-mm.
And then it said the Orville, and I said, what?
Yeah, that's the Orville.
There's two of them coming out?
Well, that's a comedy. It's a Star Trek comedy kind of show. It's based kind of like, it's like Star Trek, but they're kind of like joking and having a comedy based around that kind of world. Starring Seth MacFarlane. So those of you who like Family Guy, American Dad, all that kind of stuff, or the movie Ted, same guy.
Or A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Yeah, all that shit. So,
I really like that movie.
Yeah.
It was better than I thought it was going to be.
So yeah, that comes out this Sunday.
Did you know that there is another that Big Bang Theory has a spin-off show kind of coming out?
I didn't know that.
It's called Young Sheldon.
Oh, I did hear about that. You're right. I think you mentioned that.
That sounds terrible. I hate Big Bang Theory.
I feel like that's gonna get canceled super fast.
I don't know. Big Bang Theory is probably like one of the most popular sitcoms on TV right now. So
I mean,
I don't know
guess
how it's fucking terrible.
I wouldn't say it's terrible. It's just not as good.
It's not terrible.
It's not as good as people make it out to be, but I wouldn't say it's
sitcoms out there.
terrible.
It's terrible. It's all every single word Sheldon says is laugh tracked. Every fucking sentence. It drives me crazy. I absolutely I hate that show with a passion.
Star Trek.
You know, most laugh tracks are old, so like most people who you hear laughing are probably dead.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that's
I'm okay with.
hilariously disturbing and unsettling. But, Also, Star Trek Discovery premieres on the 24th. So I'll be looking forward to that. That's on CBS. And then after the premiere, it'll be on CBS All Access, which irritates me because now I have to pay for CBS All Access in order to watch Star Trek. They got me.
I probably wasn't going to watch that anyway, so I'm pretty much okay with that.
That's fine with me. I'll enjoy it all by myself.
Well, that's until, you said it now until I realize some other show that I want to watch comes on CBS All Access, and I'll be like begging you, like, please, Travis, please.
And I'll be like, nope, because you didn't care when Star Trek came out. But,
whatever. Oh, but Netflix also canceled their other series, Gypsy. Didn't watch it.
Never
Don't know
seen
why
it.
they canceled it.
I have no
but it was
idea what it's
canceled.
about. I'm guessing there's a gypsy in there somewhere, but never seen it.
No, it has to do with some therapist.
Is the therapist a gypsy?
No, but she had all I know is she's fucking a bunch of people. She's married. I don't know what's happening.
Do we see her titties? And if so, does she have nice titties?
Don't know. Didn't watch the show. I'm going based off of the one trailer that I saw. What in the fuck? How was that renewed? Friends from College was renewed.
I'm going to tell you how it got renewed. Because Netflix has the metrics of all the people who watched it, because everybody watched it, just like John said. We all watched it because it had Keegan-Michael Key in it. And because everybody watched it, like, oh, we'll make another one because everybody watched it. I'm not watching season 2.
They're probably just like, really? People watch this shit? That's weird.
They're not surprised because they put Keegan-Michael Key in it for that very reason. Problem is, when season 2 comes along and nobody watches that because the first season was so horrible, they'll realize that we probably shouldn't do this, even though I might watch it anyway because I've already seen the first season. I might have nothing else to do, like next summer or some shit. Like, oh, I'll go ahead and watch this. Maybe the second season will actually be funny. I don't know.
Glow was also renewed. Insecure on HBO was also renewed. Ballers was renewed.
Ballers is a fucking great show. I will repeat that over and over again until the entire world worships at the throne of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
I mean, they kind of already do. It's like one of the highest paid actors right
One
now.
of. Not getting paid more than Mark Wahlberg, and we need to get him above that right now.
I mean, I know that. I'm just saying. That's why I said he's one of.
Yeah. We got to get him past Mark Wahlberg. So, yes, I will continue to beat the drum of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson until he has surpassed Mark Wahlberg.
and our stream club show was renewed, which I needed it to be after the way it ended. But we'll talk about that more.
Yeah, we'll talk
Later.
about that when we get to it. Anything else?
I think I've now scoured all of my sources for news, so I think we're good.
Okay.
Oh, and NBC renewed World of Dance for another season, which is all I needed.
Okay.
And beat Shazam for another season by Fox.
Well, since you're already talking, go ahead and give us your topic, Mara.
My topic was... remember the wording of my topic. It was, what is a TV show that you think has been going on for a very long time, and it can be, or like, hold on, what was the exact words I said? Because I don't really, I don't remember what I wrote.
You're fired. You're fired.
What series do you think went on for too long? It can be a show that has already ended, or something that's still airing that you'd like to see ended. And Travis, you don't even have to answer this because everyone knows what you're going to say.
I mean, that actually wasn't my answer, but since you brought it up, we can go ahead and talk about how Supernatural should have ended like 10 years ago. But
nope. You mean after the first season? Or second season at this point?
I swear it feels like it's been on for like 48 years. So it's just... Yeah. I'm only 30.
Pretty much since the 60s.
I'm only 30, but it feels like it's been on for 48 years. I need it to go away. Fucking Supernatural needs to stop right now. But that actually wasn't even my answer. We can't hear you now. I don't know what you just did. You probably broke your microphone trying to silence me. Yep, and now we can't hear Mara. So we can just go on and on about how Supernatural is terrible and it needs to go away because fuck Supernatural.
Nope, I'm still here. And I said, Jared Jensen, don't you listen to him. You keep saving the world and fighting monsters.
Only good thing about Supernatural is when I get to hear Wayward Son.
You mean the season finale?
I don't know, whenever they play the song.
They always play at the season finale. Whenever I hear it, that's how I know the season finale.
See, I don't even know that. See, I just know that during that show, at some point, they play Wayward Son, and it happens on a pretty regular basis.
Yeah. But anywho, I'll give my choice first, and that was True Blood on HBO.
I agree.
God damn it.
I agree.
Was that yours too?
Yeah.
It's
100%.
So I guess we can just talk about that real quick. The show started off real good.
Okay with it.
I loved the show when it started, and then it just kind of once it kind of started with like Bill is like I'm a god, and I was just like, oh no.
Well, I don't know if he said, well, is he a god or did he say he was God? Like I remember that whole thing when what's her name? What's the redhead chick's name? The girl.
Jessica.
Yeah, I asked him like, "Are you God?" And yeah.
Like I find a lot of shows kind of go bad when they start pulling religion, like the fantasy shows when they start pulling religion into it.
Like Supernatural.
Yes, I didn't say those seasons of Supernatural were not their best, but once they moved away from Luna, no. Hold on, yeah.
Anyway,
I'll talk about mine was True Blood as well.
I mean, I was okay with continuing to talk about how much I hated Supernatural, but if you want to talk about True Blood, we can.
5 and 6.
Which one was the final season? Because that's the only season I didn't see the whole thing of. Like I saw like 2 or 3 episodes of the final season. I'm like, nope, I'm done. I'm not watching this anymore.
What season? What show?
True Blood. Like the final.
What was the last season?
Like the last season, I saw like 1 or 2 episodes of the final season. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this, and I stopped watching it.
Was that after they killed Tara?
Yeah, I saw them kill Tara, and that was the first episode of the last season, right?
That was the first episode.
Yeah, and they didn't even show her die. They just showed her dead afterwards.
It was the last episode of the season before the last season.
No, it was the first. Was it? It was the first episode
Yeah,
of the
no,
last season because they
I'm
started
pretty sure
off
it
that way.
started
You didn't
that
actually see
season.
her die. Like they just showed her body afterwards, and her mother was just holding her and crying and shit. I'm like, really? The fuck?
Y'all just gonna kill her and
Yeah,
for
like
nothing?
I thought that was the season-ending cliffhanger.
no,
No.
not even, not even.
That's how they
It was.
started.
I am
season
watching
seven.
twice.
I'm eventually gonna rewatch the show.
Why?
Just cause I don't know, cause I want to.
Yeah.
I loved True Blood, but yeah, they should have taken seasons 5, 6, and 7 and made that one episode.
What was the season that they were like they were just constantly fucking? Was that like was that season 2 or season 3?
2.
Yeah, there was this one
2.
season they were just constantly fucking. That was the season that old dude from Supergirl was on, right? Jimmy, the one you don't like because he's black.
Oh yeah. Well, he came up.
That dude was in.
He's like he was shown.
This
at
thing,
the
I
end
don't
of
even think
season
John
1.
realized what I just said.
Huh.
Don't even entertain it, John. Just let it. Just ignore
I
it.
want to hear.
Oh, because it's this thing. Because Mara doesn't like television, like black television characters. Like she just,
That's not true.
she has this vendetta against them, and I don't understand why.
I do not. I just
That's
don't
racist,
like the guy
Mara.
who plays Jimmy.
Yeah, she's terrible. She's terrible. Like I don't
Yeah.
understand.
I
why.
just don't like the dude who plays Jimmy. Jimmy. Yeah,
I
Jimmy.
don't like him either.
Like it's
You don't even
literally
watch
just him
Supergirl,
I
John.
don't
Like,
like.
go there.
Yeah, no, I have no idea. I don't know what that is.
The guy
Um,
who
time
played
to look it up.
Eggs in season 2 of True Blood.
yeah, but I
Yeah, the guy that was like living with the woman,
yeah,
Yeah.
the woman
Eggs.
that shakes.
yeah, and then everybody starts fucking because she starts shaking. Yeah,
Yeah, she's the orgy queen.
yeah, man. I remember that
High
season.
frequency.
I remember like you know some,
Like you can't forget that season. That season was ridiculous.
that season. It was like I was this girl I was seeing at the time got me into True Blood, and I started watching
There's
that season.
always a girl who gets you into. Who was trying to get you into. Do you ever realize how often like?
You're
I
right.
don't believe there's a show that you just genuinely started watching
There
by
is.
yourself.
There are plenty of shows that I start watching on my own. Okay, but
Well, they were both not non-preview bestant or whatever. Preview.
It was probably just like The Flash and probably just Game of Thrones. Anything else you watch, I'm going to assume it was because a girl tried to get you into it. Because you were trying to get into her pants.
I don't try. I succeed, by the way. But also, as far as True
Shit.
Blood is concerned, like I said, you're right. It stayed way too long. Like
that one season where they had Detective Stabler in it, but he was in there for such a short time.
who? Can't hear you again. You broke it. What did you do? What did you do, Mara? What the hell? Well, I'm going to take this opportunity to talk about how much I hate Supernatural again. Because that goddamn
So
show.
here, Detective Stabler, when he left Law and Order, SVU, this was like one of his first acts. This is one of the first gigs.
Which
I
one
saw
is that?
him
Which
do.
one is that? I don't know anybody's name on Law and Order. Only one I know is Lenny Briscoe. So, what's his name? Which one is he?
What is his name in real life?
I don't know his
Gotta
name in real
Google.
life either. Just describe him to me.
He was the white dude, the one who always had like anger issues.
Got you. I'm with you. Go ahead.
He was the main character.
Yeah.
He was what's her face's
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with
partner.
you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So after he left Law and Order, this was one of the first roles that I saw him in afterwards. It was a weird role for him to be in, but I enjoyed it. But then it was cut very short.
Yeah. Well, for me, when you brought this up, naturally I went to Supernatural, but I'm like, I'm not gonna do that because everybody expects me to talk about how much I hate Supernatural and how long it's continued. But I say the show that went on too long was The Office.
After Michael left,
I personally love The Office, but once Michael wasn't there anymore, it was not the same. It was still okay. I still laughed. I still enjoyed it. But it just didn't feel right without Michael Scott as the manager of Dunder Mifflin in Scranton.
I heard that a lot. I haven't watched the whole Office series, but I heard that a lot. Like after he left, it just wasn't the same.
One of the
But it
best
didn't go on-
shows I've ever seen on television. I'll still stand by that. But the fact, like after Michael left, it just wasn't the same. And I did shed a single thug tear when he left. But, you know, a couple times that show actually had me shed a single thug tear. Because it was also when Jim and Pam got married, I was just like, goddamn. Cried at the
Go,
finale,
guys,
too.
go.
I think that was the last. I don't know if I ever finished The Office.
I like that
Did I?
one episode.
Yeah, I did.
You did see the finale? I'm
Where
about to say, if you see the finale might make you cry, too. But, you know.
I don't ever cry, Travis.
I like that episode where Jim and Pam are fucking with Dwight and make them think that he was Asian.
That was a
That
great,
entire
when they
time.
changed the photo and everything,
yeah,
dude.
He changes the fucking
Oh.
picture. Dude.
Oh, that was so great. They even fixed
That
the
episode
photo
was
Like they
So good.
went out and got that photo made
just to
just
fuck with
fuck
Dwight.
him.
Oh man, like that show is just so wonderfully made. Like anybody who has worked anywhere can relate to The Office, and it is just so fucking good. One of the reasons
Anytime
why,
parents ask me
like I
some
said, I
question
needed
at
just
work, I look off to the side like I'm in the office.
like just the smallest excuse that I was given to rewatch The Office, I'll rewatch The Office, which is why I'm rewatching it now. So it's, whew, okay. That was fun.
I think that was a good topic I chose there. I don't know how I'm going to top myself next month.
I mean, it was all right. You know.
I don't even remember any of my other
Can't just let
topics.
me have. Huh?
I don't even remember what any of my other topics were.
Me neither. What's your
I
topic
don't
now,
either.
Billy John?
What was the first TV show you just binge watched, start to finish? Like, boom, binge watch, all of it.
You want to
wanna
go
go
first?
first?
Do you want us to go first? What you want to do, sir?
Shit, I'll go first.
Go
Mine
ahead, sir.
was Sons of Anarchy. I had never seen it. The show had already ended. I never watched it on TV.
Confession time.
And, huh?
I said confession time. I still haven't watched the final season.
What?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. My brother told me that, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, that Jax dies. And I just like, you know what? I don't want to watch that. So I still haven't watched the final season.
So in your
Yeah.
mind, he's still alive?
Yep.
What was it? I started that show, and I caught up just in time to catch up with there was 6 or 7 seasons.
I don't remember. I think 6.
Yeah, something. I don't
It's
remember.
one of-
Watched them all at once. It
There
was
were
all
some
just one
seasons.
episode.
There
There
were
were
seasons.
7
One
seasons,
big
so-
fucking episode.
I caught up just in time to be halfway through season 6 on TV, to then find out that season 7 was the last season, and I was just like, why? I told my friend, I was like, why would you make me watch this?
Sounds like the story of your life, because the same thing happened with Black Sails.
I still haven't watched the last season either.
I'm trying to.
So
I didn't finish the final season of Black Sails yet either. Now that I mentioned it, like I know I watched some of the episodes, but I didn't finish them all. But
Yeah, no, still haven't even started it, and I will eventually get to it when I feel like it.
Yeah, I'm
'cause
like-
it's not going anywhere now. So
yeah, I'm like halfway through the final season of Black Sails, but I haven't finished it.
But yeah, I went through so many tears within a matter of like weeks to then cry more tears to find out the following season was going to be the last one.
Here's the thing: like once again, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Once Tara died, I was just like, God damn it, it's all downhill from here. Like,
Yeah, once Gemma put like that tuning fork in the back of her head, it was kind of just like shit. Like,
yeah, it's all downhill from here. What do you do after this? Yeah. Oh, you killed Jax. Okay. Spoiler it over.
I will say, for someone who likes main characters to die, like, I'm happy.
Here's the thing.
I like that shit.
I'm not bothered by the fact that Tara died. It's just that like I I connected with Jax in such a unique way, just because of like the whole idea.
Yeah, you're both white and handsome.
Exactly, but no, the whole motorcycle club thing and all they do with him changing things from the inside and all that. It really reminded me of fraternities and like the way that we do things in a fraternity, and it was just like, goddamn. Like you see the kids like the prospects. I'm like, haha, those kids are online. Like I know exactly what that's like. You know, it's just like I connected with it so much. It's just like, yo, what he wanted to do and like what people in fraternities want to do for their frat and all that. It was just like, man, that's my nigga. But I find out he dies. My brother actually told me, which is strange because there's not a lot of things that me and my brother like watch a lot of that are the same. Like we both watch sports and we both watch Sons of Anarchy. Like it was literally just that. And he told me that just offhandedly. I'm like, spoiler alert, sir. And he was like, oh, my bad. And
yeah, I mean it's a little late at that point.
Yeah, the thing is with him, like disclaimer out there, my brother spent some time on the inside, you know. So he's not really he wasn't really accustomed to spoiler culture after he got out. So, you know, that kind of thing was foreign to him. So he just told me what he saw. He just assumes everybody saw what he saw. So, yeah. Anyway.
Can we just talk about how often them niggas was in and out of jail, though? Like, that was crazy.
Bruh. My favorite one was when they went to jail on fucking purpose. Like
every fucking season started with them
the best
in prison, and then like by episode 3 they were out.
My thing was when they all went on purpose just to set up like that lady that was trying to get them all. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna all go in, but like, yeah, she don't got shit.
Dude, then they fucking capped her ass.
Yeah.
Like, for what she did to Opie.
Yeah, that was. And Opie's the one that whacked her, right?
I don't think so. No, Opie was already in. He died in that prison fight thing. Yeah, he had died in that prison fight thing.
Who's the one that whacked her?
It was some kind of like thing when they were like she thought she was meeting somebody for something. They shot her when she was there. Or something. I don't remember.
I thought she was in the car, dude. I thought Opie killed her, man.
No, Opie was already inside.
I think Opie threatened her.
Yeah, Opie died in prison.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. It's been so long since I watched it.
Yeah.
But there's a parody of it up on YouTube, and you guys should watch it, because that shit's funny as hell.
I need to finish watching the last season just because I need to go ahead and give myself that closure. But, you know, it's hard to do.
Sons of...
That's all you I watch Black Sails.
All right. What do you want to go, Mara, or you want me to go?
I choose Mara.
Oh yeah, so I forgot what we were talking about because I got so in Sons of Anarchy. I thought literally we were talking about a stream club thing for a moment. My first straight binge was One Tree Hill.
Okay, go ahead.
Never seen it. Don't have no idea. I have no idea what it's about.
Oh, it's like it starts off like about like a brother rivalry, like they're half brothers. They have nothing in common but basketball. Like one lives with their dad and his mom, and they're like rich and shit. And the other one just lives with his mom, and they're not rich. And it's just like them. Like it's like watching their worlds kind of like come together, and then it just kind of turns into other kind of teen drama shit. It's still one of my favorite shows to this very day. I still do a yearly repeat of watching it.
Okay.
If I can.
Well, the first show that Travis ever binge watched was Lost.
Oh, here we go.
And here's the thing. For years, I heard people talk about Lost while it was on television. And I just never really paid him any attention because I was just like, it's TV. TV's not that good. There's no way this television show is as good as you all say it is. And then Netflix came along. And I realized that there are television shows on Netflix. I'm like, okay, I'll go ahead and check out this Lost thing that people are talking about. And before I knew it, I was up to I was up to 3 o'clock in the morning multiple nights watching Lost. It's one of those things you just start watching, just keep hitting next episode, because at the end of every episode, you're just like, what the fuck is going on? Next episode. And then it's like 3 in the morning. I'm like, shit, I got to be at work in like 3 hours.
Yeah, I still haven't watched it.
Don't do it to yourself, Johnny. Don't let him convince you
John.
to do it either.
John.
He had me do it through my entire
John.
pregnancy. I've never slept
John.
less in my life.
I'm
Don't
telling you,
let him
that's
talk
how
me.
good it is, John. That is how good it is. She just said she's never
know,
slept
I'll
less.
watch it. I'll watch it after this semester. I'm not starting it this semester.
Do it.
Literally not. I didn't
Fucking
even lose
listen,
because it
listen,
was that
John.
great. I lost sleep
John.
because there were so
I'll
many questions.
100% start it on the New Year's, Travis.
Listen,
I'll
John.
do that.
Listen, John.
I'll start
Johnny,
at New Year's.
I'm gonna tell you
Lost
right now,
single-handedly changed television as we know it today.
No, it didn't. The
fucking
second it
The
answered
Walking
one
Dead,
question, it leaves you with
Game
10
of Thrones, Better Call
Travis?
Saul, Breaking Bad, all these shows exist because of Lost. I stand by that. I will
Travis?
never deny that.
Travis, Twin Peaks. Have you watched it?
I have not.
That is in the history books in television. Like, you have to watch. That's a show that you are just like. The first episode starts with this girl getting murdered, Laura Palmer. The whole show is who killed Laura Palmer, and it's fucking. It fucks you up, dude.
Is it on
fucks you up.
Netflix?
It's
No,
maybe it might be on. I know it's on Showtime, like the new season.
I'm not doing that. But if it's on Netflix, I'll
But-
watch it. If it's on Netflix or Hulu or
Might
Amazon
be.
Prime, I will watch it.
Yeah, look at all three of them. You need to watch it. Dude, Travis, the acting is terrible. I'm gonna tell you right now. Some of the actors, bro,
At least he's
are
warned
awful.
you about.
you have to push through the bad acting, get through a few episodes, and I'm telling you, dude, by the
I'll
end
tell
of
you
the
this.
first season, you're just like,
I'll tell you this. The day you start watching Lost, I'll start watching Twin Peaks.
all right, New Year's Day. New Year's Day.
New Year's
I'll start
Day,
at New Year's Day.
you start Lost, I'll start Twin Peaks.
All right, deal. There's only
Virtual
2 seasons
handshake,
of Twin
sir.
Peaks.
Huh?
It's the movie. The movie's a prequel.
What'd you say?
You gotta watch Fire Walk with Me, the prequel to Twin Peaks.
How many
Well, it's not
seasons?
prequel. It's like all on Laura Palmer's side before she dies.
Yeah, I have no idea who any of these people are, but how many seasons is Twin Peaks?
2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's easy. Lost is 6.
It's easy.
But
6 long seasons of 24
no,
episodes.
no. Season 4 is shorter
Because of the writer's
because that was
strike.
during the writer's
How
strike.
many hours or minutes? How many
Oh,
minutes are
they're
the
all 60
They're
minutes.
like 45
They're all
minutes.
47-minute episodes because they were hour-long drama. But listen, it is worth it. I'm trying to tell you, Lost changed television as we know it. Listen, ABC almost fell completely apart, and then here comes Lost, and Lost single-handedly saved ABC.
Did it though?
It did. Not even joking about that. I'm completely serious. It
I
has
mean,
been-
I was in like 8th grade when Lost came out, so I don't know what the status of ABC was.
I do. I've looked up this kind of thing because that's the kind of person I am. And
I thought you were gonna say I was 20, so I had the time to look.
I mean that too, but yeah, like I'm obsessed with this kind of shit, so I actually looked and saw. I think it was something I heard offhandedly that Lost saved ABC, and I looked it up and realized like, oh shit, yeah, it actually did. But anyway, yeah, Lost, do it. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. I mean,
You made a commercial for Lost. That's how I see it. Lost.
listen, I will make 700 commercials
Just
for
do.
Lost a day. All right. Yep, I said it. 700 a day. You got to pay me for that though. But that answer your question?
You could also try One Tree Hill if you want some lighthearted drama,
Boo.
but it won't leave you with 5,000 questions after one is answered.
Yeah, I said to answer one question and give you 100 more.
Like, that's why I lost so much sleep, John.
you gotta keep hitting next episode because you're gonna want to know, because every episode ends with like, What the fuck?
Jay's
what the
brother
hell's
would
gonna
wake up, his alarm would be going off, and I'd still be up watching Lost. And we're talking like 6 in the morning.
Listen, I will be completely honest with you, John. I have ruined several lives with this show. Like,
I believe it.
I have forced other people, like my best, like my really really best friend Brittany, like who lives like down the street from me. Like, she was at work, like literally on the clock, trying to watch Lost.
I believe it, man.
Because you're just kind of like, why did the plane fall out of the sky? What do these numbers mean? Who is the man in black? Like, there's so many questions, and they're spanned over 6 fucking seasons.
Mara.
Like, I
Mara.
didn't get answers to questions
Mara.
in season 1 till season 5.
Mara.
Season
Mara.
5.
Mara. The man in black was on Westworld.
See what I mean? Like, it's all conspiracy. Everything's
So confused right now.
Oh man,
All the shows are connected.
it's all
You
connected.
know who I'm talking about.
Westworld is on the island.
No,
Boom.
Travis, you know who I'm talking about, though. The black smoke guy.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, he's not wearing black. He's just.
You know what I mean? Like, he's black in his name.
Oh man, listen, John. Lost is fucking amazing. But anyway,
I hate that show.
you said what?
Ruined my life. I had so much sleep.
Oh, I know.
So
I
much
know. That show consumed months of my life that I will never get back. I don't remember those months that I spent watching Lost, except for watching Lost.
Like, lost sleep, not just watching it, but like having questions.
Yeah, just trying to
You
figure out what
wouldn't
the fuck is
answer
going
them.
on, like, and all that. Yeah.
Why would they return? Like,
Here's the thing. I still rewatch that show and find new shit that I didn't see before. Like, listen. Look, Lost changed my life. Let me just tell you all right now, this podcast would not exist if it was not for Lost. And I stand by that statement. But anyway, there's the answer to your question, John. Lost is the first show I binge watched.
Gotcha.
All right. So my topic is, Mara, you're talking again and we can't hear you. Why do you keep breaking your shit? I'm gonna need you to do better. Do better. But once again, since she's not here, we can talk once again about how much I hate Supernatural, because it just keeps coming back no matter how bad it is every year. And it just keeps getting worse. But they keep making more shows.
muted. Ha! That's why.
There you go.
My computer was on mute.
How the fuck did you do that?
I don't know.
Do better. So
Probably
anyway.
when I was leaning over trying to check what Luna was eating.
So anyway.
But wait, what was John's first binge watch show?
Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, okay, yeah, he did say that.
What was yours?
That was the whole first.
One
start.
Tree Hill.
John is like, I'm just waiting for the topic to change.
Kind of, yeah. It's kind of where I'm at.
Anyway, my topic. It's my turn. So, we all know recently, Full House came back in the form of Fuller House, which I still love because I have all the nostalgia for Full House.
That's coming back this month too.
Yeah. So, what show do you think should get the, quote, Fuller House treatment? Basically coming back as in, like, now. You know, all these years have passed, and we check in on these characters today.
Does it matter if it's animated or not?
Doesn't matter to me.
Oh, I didn't even think about animated. Oh, man.
Well, you keep thinking right now. Mara, give me your answer.
Okay.
either the Proud Family or Kim Possible.
Expand, elaborate, whatever word.
Oh, because first of all, the Proud Family, I feel like so much more could have been done with it. Like, it was one of the few shows that we had as representation, especially for kids. You know, it's an all-black family and stuff like that. It was representation, and it was good, and it was animated, and it was more for kids. You know, when you think past, like, you know, the Cosby Show and all that stuff, and Different Strokes and blah blah blah. Like, it was more for like a new generation of kids.
It takes different strokes to rule the
And
world.
But then like Kim Possible too, because Kim Possible was a fucking spy. Like she was a spy, and she was like 16, and I wouldn't know how her life turned out.
It's a good choice.
But I wanted to see the Proud Family also, because I wanted to see how Penny Proud did with her life and stuff like that. Kind
of like how they did with what was that other show on the Disney Channel that came back?
That's So Raven.
Yeah, her.
Well, they have a show. It's called Raven's House, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they did with that.
Oh yeah, yeah, pretty much.
You still thinking, John? Because you thinking about animated shows?
I think I'll just stick with my original one.
Okay.
I still kind of like it, and I still kind of want it.
Give it to me.
Is it my turn? You want me to go?
Yes.
I chose Home Improvement. Yeah, dude. I want some Tim Allen back. I want some Al Borland in there. Dude, I want to see like older kids with grandkids and shit. And like I want to see how hot Jonathan Taylor Thomas is, probably got. He's probably super hot now.
He has abs now. Like he has to have the abs now. Like it's just given that, the abs and the pecs are given with Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
He is super hot now.
Is he really?
I've Googled him a couple of times.
Doesn't surprise me at all. Yeah, good choice. Good choice.
Yeah, I would love to see that. I think it'd be fun. It was a good show. And Wilson. Well, actually, Wilson's probably dead. Or real old as shit.
That's the dude on the other side of the fence, right?
Yeah, the dude on the other side of the fence. Exactly. You never see his face.
Mm-hmm. Well, my choice with this was Family Matters, because who doesn't want to see where Steve Urkel is right now? Like,
this is true.
Good call.
Like, he ended up actually getting with Laura and all that kind of stuff, and of course, we don't find out what happens with Myra because the actress that played Myra died. But
oh God, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I know, and Myra was fine as hell too. Like, it's just like, you had Myra, but you're still going after Laura. Like, it's just.
I didn't know she died.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she died some time ago.
Some kind of cancer, like leukemia or something like that. Yeah. I could be making that all up, but she died somehow. But yeah, I want to check in on Steve Urkel and Laura, because. Not Laurel, because Laurel's on Arrow.
He's probably knocked her up a few times by now.
Oh, he definitely has. He got some nerd babies going around, and yeah. But yeah, that's one of those shows I'd like to come back to, give them the Fuller House treatment. I wonder if Netflix has, approached Jaleel White about that. Like, hey, you want to come back and do this? Because you're not doing shit else, so bring it on.
Pretty much. Is it wrong to kind of want to see where the Cosby kids would be at this point?
Why would that be wrong?
I don't know. Cosby Show's name has been so tarnished.
He didn't rape the kids on the show.
Huh?
He didn't rape the kids on the show.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just saying the show. They pulled the entire show off the network because of that whole shit.
Yeah, but they put it back on though, so it, that's.
I know they put it back.
They found out that so many of those people that claim Bill Cosby raped them made that shit up, and we don't even know if he actually raped one person, let alone 78. So.
Touche.
But anyway, yeah.
Okay. When he's walking out of the courtroom. And he's just like, hey. Did anybody watch that video?
No, I did not see that video.
So funny, dude. Just seriously Google Bill Cosby says, hey, after leaving courtroom. And
I feel like I saw a news report about that, and I probably was like, there's no way that fucking happened.
It's so funny. Oh, I was dying.
My other choice for this thing was Yu Yu Hakusho. John, did you ever watch Yu Yu Hakusho?
The what?
Yu Yu Hakusho is an anime.
Nope.
Okay. Well, my other choice for that was Yu Yu Hakusho, just because, like, he ended up, you know, those of you who have seen Yu Yu Hakusho find out shit about Yusuke, about him being half demon and all that kind of shit, and him going back to the demon world and all that. I want to see where he's at now. But since neither one of you have seen that show, that kind of doesn't really
make any difference to me. It's
doesn't
worth
matter to
watching.
either one of you, so don't worry about that. But yeah, I want to see what's happening with Yu Yu Hakusho. Kind of like they did with Dragon Ball Super, do it with Yu Yu Hakusho.
Gotcha.
Have you watched any Dragon Ball Super episodes, John?
I know they came
Bro.
out.
Bro.
I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan.
I know you are,
haven't watched it.
bro. You need to find that shit and watch that shit.
Yeah, I know.
Listen. No. Anything else you're thinking about watching right now? Fuck all that. Dragon Ball Super, bro.
Yeah, I know.
It's like like you know how we just don't acknowledge that GT ever happened?
Yeah.
This is what GT should have been.
Okay.
Yeah. Like it's hard for me not to like start masturbating right now thinking about Dragon Ball Super. But anyway, don't give me that look, Mara. All right, I need you to stop judging me. All right.
Not necessarily judging.
Oh, you're judging me,
more,
and I don't like
I wasn't judging.
You're
that
judging
was
me.
More just like the fuck.
Yeah, exactly. That's called judgment. Anyway, let's talk about my favorite segment of this month's episode. I mean, we do this monthly. Let's talk about Fantasy Movie League.
Let's not.
Yes, let's, because we have a new champion.
Is it official?
It is official. We have a new champion. Johnny Jumps Grucius has been dethroned.
So I
Your
didn't have
new
a 7-Pete?
and reigning Fantasy Movie League Creatia Magazine champion is moi.
Dude, I blew that shit out of my asshole.
This guy.
I was ahead by like 5.
This
and
Wait,
you're-
so I have a question.
What?
We're going based off the amount of weeks won, right?
We're going off of what Fantasy League says who won, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I have a question. Wouldn't that mean you guys had tied?
Yes, but because we tied and I had more total money, Fantasy Movie League
okay.
says I win.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure I was understanding.
And
that.
on top of that, I actually should
I
have
have
an
one
additional win because 1 week me and John tied and they gave John the win instead of both of us.
No, so if they gave him the win, he got the win.
Even though we both had the exact same Cineplex that week.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I won. So,
I only won 1 week. I'm so upset about that.
yeah, well, do better.
It was week 9.
And the first week of the new season has begun. I actually won that week too. So,
I came in
second. You came in second.
Well, it's estimated right now. It still hasn't been official yet.
Oh, I was told. I just got the link. That's the notification that said the results are in, and I won. So.
Okay. Well, mine's is still saying. Oh, that says season. Never mind. Oh, that says 2. That's why. Okay. Look. I'm on the computer, and it's a lot different from being on the phone. Okay. I'm not used to this.
Listen, all you need to know is this: the past season that just ended, I won, and this past week, I won.
Johnny, you really fucked yourself over with that Leap or whatever ballerina movie.
Listen, let's just talk
Yeah.
about this past
No, I
season
won
and how
like
I had
5
to
weeks
win
in
like
a row.
4 weeks in a row in order to win this past season. Like, my miraculous comeback that happened, and I feel like you two are not, appropriately
I just feel like
appreciating
your head is like up
my
here.
comeback here.
I feel like your
Mara.
head is like all the way up
Mara,
here.
Oh, it
you
is
paid me
way, way up there. Like, it is out there. Like, my head is bigger than my apartment can contain right now because of the comeback that was necessary for me to win this last season.
Just so you know, Mara, he paid me off.
I believe that.
A win is a win is a win.
Okay, Littlefinger.
It doesn't matter how you find the pot of gold as long as you catch the leprechaun. But yeah, I won this past season. Won this last week also at the beginning of the next season. But now it's time to talk about our stream club show, Ozark.
Just so you guys are aware, we would have done this hours ago, but Johnny and I had to finish.
I feel like this is something that happens every month. You two wait till the last minute to watch the fucking show. Like, I don't
I didn't wait
understand.
till the last minute. I was watching it the entire time, but getting through the first episode was a hassle.
It really
Because that
wasn't.
shit was annoying. It was.
It really wasn't.
And then,
It really wasn't. Like, just watch
and then
the
on
shit.
top of that, you know, I had downloaded the episodes. I was watching them on my way to work. I was watching them at work, on my way home from work. And then these last final episodes, I was kind of just like really slow with it.
Yeah. You just taking your sweet ass time, waiting till the last minute. Let me just.
Because I had 30 days to watch it.
Yeah, you had 30 days to watch. Let me see how many episodes this is. Just before I just.
10.
You had 30 days to watch 10 episodes. That is a third of an episode per day, Mara.
Or one episode every 3 days.
Exactly. So you could have done that easily, but no.
I was watching other stuff.
You had to finish it today. But let's talk about the show itself because, you know, we already established that you both are terrible. So let's talk about this show. What'd you think?
It was slow. It started really slow. But once it finally kind of got more into the swing of things, it got like once you kind of got more into the story, what was going on with the Langmore family and all that stuff, it picked up a little bit. It became more interesting. It's just trying to get through that first episode.
Do you have ADD?
I might.
You might, because it really wasn't that slow. What do you think, John?
Yeah. I don't think it was that slow. I mean, in the first episode, people get whacked, you know, put into like barrels. Like, the whole.
That was probably the most
shit
exciting part for me.
Well, yeah, I mean, but pretty much every season, first episode of every show is pretty slow in the beginning. I feel like.
It has to establish the world. Like, that's the purpose of the pilot.
Yeah,
episode.
they gotta establish everything, and so, but I mean, and they threw in people getting whacked and shit. I thought that was cool, and then they gotta like
do a fat dude from the top floor.
Yeah, he got thrown out a window, like from his penthouse.
Yeah, man's right in front of him, and he then they end up in the Ozark.
So hard.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. It was 80 stories or some shit though.
He like was just walking, and then it was like, bam!
And he was just like, "Oh, nope, I'm not going in there." He turns around.
Yeah, no, he turned around so quick. He was like, "Nope, I'm just gonna go home."
Yeah, and then I liked. Is this just my overall thought, Travis? Before we get into it.
Yep.
One thing I noticed in the beginning of the episodes, when they would do the O for Ozark, they would have 4 pictures in the O.
Oh, really?
And it would determine what was going to happen in that episode. Did you guys notice that?
I did not notice that.
I won't
Elaborate,
lie,
sir.
I didn't notice till yesterday that the pictures were changing each episode. So like it was something completely different.
Well, let's point out the fact that, you know, I never watched this show sober, so I don't remember what happened in the opening, you know, pictures and shit. I just remember the show itself. So, yeah. Most of the time when that was happening, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I would go back and check it out.
If I wanted to really rewatch the whole show, I would actually look for that. But I'll just wait till season 2 comes out.
But yeah. By the way, spoiler alert on Ozark. But go ahead. What else?
I really Are we gonna talk about? Should I talk about the characters and what I liked about that?
Yeah,
or-
man, talk about it, man. This is what we're here
Talk
for. This
about
is what the
everything.
Stream
Okay,
Club
I
is all
love
about.
fucking Jason Bateman's character. I loved his straightforwardness, his sarcasm. He was sarcastic as shit. And when he
You know
told
I
his wife,
appreciate
like,
that shit.
my favorite thing about this whole thing is when that body hit the fucking floor, and like then she punched him in the
Yes.
lip. I was like, damn, dude. I liked his character a lot.
It's the only
for
way
sure.
I can sleep at night.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
That was. I thought the show was good though. I enjoyed it.
I like
After
the
After I
like
got into it, it was good.
I like the development and growth of what's her name, Ruth, when she
yes.
like
Yeah.
the whole time when she's like, yeah, we're gonna learn what we can from this dude, and then we're gonna kill him and take his money till I'm learning from him, but like, oh, we can continue to grow working with him. We don't have to kill him. Oh
Right.
shit, yeah,
You
let's
just
do
use
this.
him.
Like, and then she ends up killing her own family because she wants to work with him. You know what I mean? Just like,
And she knew
yeah,
they were pieces of shit, and
Well,
like he
yeah,
was
her
actually
family
just
sucks.
doing this to like save his family. Yeah,
my thing.
I loved her. I loved her.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Can we just talk about
No,
towards the end when Marty was setting up, the deal between the Snells and Dell, and Dell calls them, rednecks.
bruh, and ruined
The
everything,
moment-
and she shoots like, oh shit.
She blew him away, literally.
Dude, they show him in the corner, and his head is gone.
Yeah.
It's mush.
Like I'm watching that
Like,
shit, like, yo.
The second I heard her say, "What did you say?" and he was turning around, I was like, "Don't repeat it! Don't repeat it!"
Yeah, he don't give
Like,
a
I was
fuck.
You could tell that she was gonna do some next shit to him. The way as soon as she said, "What did you say?" and I was just like, "Oh no, 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 no," because it was just kind of like you could tell it from the beginning when she said, "I don't want them touching anything," and I was just like, "Oh fuck, man, fuck."
We got rednecks who don't like Mexicans and Mexicans who don't like rednecks. Like, it's just like, god damn, this is not gonna go well. This is not gonna go well. And then we thought it was gonna go well, and then it didn't go well. I personally enjoyed what he did to the
those
FBI
characters.
agent who came in trying to stop him when he pulled out. I'm like, yeah, you can check that shit. Ain't nothing in there. You know. Dude you're looking for isn't in the car. You can't arrest him. You can't arrest me. You don't have nothing on me. Get the fuck out the way.
Yep. It was just like, what is this bullshit?
Man. But yes, overall, I will say Mr. Grutius, good choice.
I'll
Thank
watch
you.
the next season when it comes out.
So
whenever
will I.
that
Yeah,
is.
I am.
So will I. So next month, Stream Club, this coming month, have either one of you watched Glow?
No. Mm-mm. I've wanted to.
What about you, Mara?
No, but it was just renewed for another season.
Okay. Yeah, I heard you say that earlier. So, yeah. It's my turn to choose, and I choose Glow.
Glow, I choose you.
Oh,
yeah.
cool. I'm 100% into that.
That is my choice for this month. Glow.
Alrighty. How many episodes are in that season?
Shit, I don't know. It's only one season, though.
I don't know. I was just asking.
Yeah, I really don't know how many episodes it is, though. Go ahead and look it up.
But on to our next standpoint.
Hold on one second.
Are you looking to see how many episodes that there are?
No, that's not what I'm looking up. Okay.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm already doing that.
Yeah, you do that. I was looking up something else. The next segment, though. Have you looked it up yet? Have you seen how many episodes it is? Find that.
Hold on.
Well, while you're looking up that, let's continue talking about how much I hate Supernatural.
Let's not.
Because that show
Fuck
should have ended
that
so long
show.
ago. Like, once you kill
These
Satan.
aren't even long episodes. These are 30-minute episodes.
Yeah, it's a good show, though. Once you kill Satan, though, like, what else is there left? What else is left?
They didn't necessarily kill Satan. They killed death.
No. They defeated Satan.
Yeah, they defeated Satan, but all they did was lock him in a box.
Listen,
in
there is
hell,
no
and
way
he's
for you to
back out
defend
again.
Supernatural
There's
these
10
days.
episodes.
You cannot defend Supernatural. Anyway, yes.
This show sounds
Glow
terrible.
is an
But I'm
extreme.
just saying, if you're gonna talk about shit, at least get the facts right of what you're talking
Oh,
about.
I got the facts right. The
That's
show is
true.
horrible. Anyway,
There's 10 episodes. They're 30 minutes long.
10 episodes of Glow, 30 minutes apiece. Check it out. That is our Stream Club show for this month. So now it's time for a little game show we do, or game, or whatever you want to call it, called Name That Movie. Name it. So here's the first one.
7.
That's not it at all.
With Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman.
Not at all.
Or not Morgan
I know
Freeman.
that movie.
That's,
Yeah,
it
it's
is
Morgan Freeman.
That's
It is
not
Morgan
it.
Freeman.
So here we go. Here's the first one.
Damn it.
While immigrating to the United States, a young Russian mouse gets separated from his family
Fievel?
and must relocate them while trying to survive in a new country. That's not the name of the movie.
Okay.
Say that again.
While immigrating to the United States, a young Russian mouse gets separated from his family and must relocate them while trying to survive in a new country.
And it's not Fievel.
I didn't say it's not Firewall. I said it's not the name of the movie.
Oh, okay. That's the name of the mouse. What's his name? What's the name of the movie?
Great Mouse Detective.
No.
No.
That movie's fantastic, though.
That is a fucking great movie.
Yes.
Ratatouille.
No. It's old. Well, it's not like old, but it's old
Oop,
enough.
keep
It's
going.
about
It's
an
old.
old
It
size.
came out in 1986. So,
Okay, so it's older than I am. But, like, I know the movie.
Is it an animation?
yes, it's
Yes.
animated.
Can you stop giving him hints? Like, I got the movie.
I didn't
already
give him
got
a
the
hint. You
character's
know the
name.
movie. I just need you to tell me the name of the movie.
Can I get one word in the title? John, you stop looking it up.
I don't know
And.
nothing.
Computer screen lining up on your face.
And.
Hey, I've been playing StarCraft Brood War this whole time.
And
A-N.
an American Mouse.
And
So close. So close. Give it to me. Mara, do better. Come on. You are right there. You
An
are.
American Dream.
Jesus, Mara, do better.
An American Mouse Dream. An American Mouse Tale.
You are very, very close. You are so
American
close.
American
Tale?
Tale.
Thank you. Yes.
I said it first.
No, you did not.
I said American Tail. Give it to Mara. Mara gets
I mean,
it.
I'm gonna give it
But-
to Mara because Mara actually knew what the movie was, but
I
John
for
actually
sure
just said that shit.
An American Tail right before she said.
I know, I
As soon as
heard
you
you say
said,
that, but you didn't
Mouse
know
loses
actually know
family,
the
I was
movie.
Like, oh my God, Fievel.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna give you that point, John. I'm not gonna give it to you.
No,
But
I don't deserve it by any means. But I just thought it was really funny that I technically did say it right before she did.
I know.
But
I
you
know.
definitely got it. I didn't know
Probably
shit about
said it at the same time.
Oh, that was so funny.
All right, you ready? Here's the second
Oh my
one.
god.
Here's
Yeah.
the second one. A family of immigrant mice. Oh shit, lost it. Okay. A
I
family
was
of
say why?
a
An
family
American Tail.
a family of immigrant mice decide to move out to the west, unaware that they are falling into a trap perpetrated by a
This
smooth
American
talking cat.
Tale, Fievel Goes West.
Yeah.
That's garbage. All right, we got 3 more. I'm about to get 3 in a row. I swear to
you're
God,
not.
if it's an American Tail, Fievel dies, I'm fucking losing my shit.
Oh man.
I was like, that sounds like the same
It's
plot of
all-
the first one, but now they're going to the west.
Hold on.
for once, my age is on my side.
I said that was an older movie though. Like that's really not. That didn't. Your age
Movies-
didn't benefit
I know,
you there at
movies
all.
are like 6 years older than I am, but like, or 8 years older than I am.
Here's the next one.
It's no difference.
You ready?
Yes.
Yep.
A lonely boy befriends a talking mouse who falls in love with his toy motorcycle.
A lonely boy falls in love with a mouse.
It's not
What?
It's not romantic love, John, but yeah. A lonely
See,
boy
you had said B.
befriends
I
a
would've been
talking
sounds like a
mouse.
B movie.
A lonely boy who befriends a talking mouse who falls in love with his toy motorcycle.
Oh, the mouse falls in love with the toy motorcycle.
Yes. Once again, a lonely
I have
boy
no
befriends a talking mouse who falls in love with his toy motorcycle.
I have no fucking clue. How are there this many mouse movies?
Have you all discovered a theme here? Like
Is
this?
it Stuart Little?
No, it's not Stuart Little.
Well, I'm thinking Stuart Little, Rescuers Down Under, Great Mouse Detective, and these fucking movies.
You two really have no idea what this movie is.
No.
The Mouse and the Motorcycle? You never seen The Mouse and the Motorcycle?
I've never even heard of that
Called
movie.
The Mouse and the Motorcycle.
Yes!
It's. I can feel like I can picture it, but dude, I have no idea.
Oh, I gotta change
never
what another one of
heard
these
of that
movies are then, because the next one I picked was actually the sequel to The Mouse and the Motorcycle. Hold on. I gotta figure out something else.
The Mouse and the ATV. You're supposed to
Alright.
laugh at that.
I didn't hear what you said.
Said the
I
mouse.
said, what is it? The Mouse and the ATV?
No, the sequel to The Mouse and the Motorcycle is Runaway Ralph, because Ralph is the name of the mouse. But
Is
here
The Mouse and the Motor.
The Mouse and the Motorcycle, yes.
When did that come out?
It's a show.
Hold on, let me look. It came out in, once again, 1986.
I'm seeing a trend here with mouse movies in the 80s.
The years actually have no correlation there at all. It's just, movies that I saw. But 86 was a good year because,
So nobody gets that one.
nope, nobody gets that one.
All right, let's go. I still got time.
To nothing.
Whatever. We'll see.
Here's the next one. You ready?
Yeah.
Two mice in the Rescue Aid Society search for a little girl kidnapped
Rescuers
by...
Down Under.
Search for a little girl kidnapped by
Rescuers Down Under.
unscrupulous
2.
treasure hunters.
It's not Rescuers Down Under.
It is not. The Rescuers Down Under is the sequel to this movie.
Really?
Yup.
Fuck. Fuck. The Rescuers Up Over.
RESCUE Rescue Aid Society. Hands held high, touch the
Have you
sky. That's not gonna
Can I
help
be
you.
seen-
That's just the songs they sing at the Rescue Aid
Anyone
Society.
hear me?
Huh?
Anyone hear me?
No, what did you say?
Is it just the Rescuers?
Yeah, that's the name of the movie, The Rescuers.
Just the Rescuers?
I was
God damn.
saying it, and I was just like, why is no one answering me?
Yeah, I didn't hear you. Yeah, The Rescuers, and then the sequel to that movie was The Rescuers Down Under.
Still got confidence, John?
Jesus Christ, John, do better.
I hate you.
Do better. I had faith in
Do
you.
better
sir.
movies.
What you mean do better movies? Do better guesses, sir. How many was that? Was that 4?
Rescuers Down Under was the sequel. I was like, well, Rescuers has to be the first one. Like, they wouldn't just change to the Rescuers Down Under. It'd be like Mice Who Help People. Sequel is Rescuers Down Under.
Well, I mean that means we got 3 out of
4.
5.
Well, that's 3 out of 4. There's only one left. Technically, she's already won.
Is it still on your screen?
Well, let's just do the last one anyway, because I want to know what it is.
Let's do the last one.
Travis froze.
No, I'm still here.
You.
You there, John? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All
Looks
right.
like you guys froze, but I guess I froze.
Yeah, that was just
Yup.
you. The RAS agents, Miss Bianca and Bernard, race to Australia to save a boy in a rare golden
Rescuers
eagle.
Down Under.
We already won. I thought we were done. She already won.
No, I wanted to hear what the last one was.
She wanted
so
to hear what the
Rescuers
last
Down
one
Under.
was, and she
You
got
already
it.
said it was Rescuers Down Under.
No, the other one was Rescue. Was just the Rescuers.
I know, and he already said the sequel was Rescuers Down Under before he even read it.
Yeah, but you didn't guess it before her.
Wow.
So she
Ooh,
got
wow.
4 out of the 5, and you got nothing.
Whatever.
Even if
Whatever's fucking rigged.
it's by shitty tactics, she won. But Mara, are you talking right now because we can't hear you? What did you do? Did you break it again?
I said my mic even went out at some point, and I still got it.
Anyway, that's
So if
the end
that's
of
the case, I technically got American Tail because I said it first.
No.
But you still lost. So
No, I got 1.
you got 1, but you still lost. Oh man, this was fun.
This
This-
was a good one.
Yeah, man. This was episode 14 of the Creatia Conversation.
Man, fuck you guys.
Oh
You just gonna
man, you
hang
can
up like you
find
did last
us on both Twitter and Instagram at Creation Magazine. Also on Facebook at facebook.com/Creation Magazine. You can find me at Sir_Cussalott. That is at SIR_CUSSALOTT. Mara, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at MaraTheShark_. Keep a lookout for the new Instagram page. It's right now. I think it's called Mara's Sims.
How do you
Like
not know the
Mara,
name of your own Instagram page?
MARASSIMS.
Say that one more time.
Mara's Sims. MARASSIMS.
There's no underscore in there because you know you like underscores.
No, but I might have to put one in there because there's so many fucking S's in there.
You might want to do that. John, where can they find you?
At Johnny Jums, JONNYJUMS. Johnny Jums.
Whew.
This was fun, guys.
Everything.
For doing this last minute, this was still pretty fun.
We didn't do this
It
last
wasn't
minute.
till
We
that
planned
last.
this ahead of time. We had notes and everything because we are a well-polished organization and we do things the right way.
I'm sorry. My apologies.
We'll see you all next month, though, for Creation Conversation. We have anything else coming up that we need to do before that? Are we doing anything else before that?
Hope not.
No. Super Flashy Arrow will be starting next month, so.
Yeah, I know, but when next month? Before this?
We do them at the end of the month, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Technically. Yeah, we would be doing this before Super Flashy Arrow starts again.
When does Super?
Unless we do an episode of. Huh?
When does?
Any of those start?
Yeah.
Can tell you right now. I think it's the second or third week in October.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, we'll be doing Creation Conversation before that. So we'll see you in a month. So we'll catch you then. Until then, stay creative, stay free.
Bye, everybody.
Peace out.